the U.S. Postal Service is now reversing its decision to temporarily suspend packages from China and Hong Kong. The initial announcement to halt delivery came after new tariffs on China took effect. Now USPS says it'll work with Customs and Border Protection to collect tariffs and limit delivery disruption. Elizabeth, so what does this mean if you're expecting a package from China or Hong Kong?
Okay, the short answer, Diane, is that that package should now come through the Postal Service after it says it is going to take in those shipments from China and Hong Kong. But the bottom line is that these packages are really getting caught up in some of the confusion over the new tariffs that are now in effect. So what changed under the tariffs is basically this loophole that it allowed low value shipments, so especially shipments you would get from Chinese retailers like Shein and Temu. Those used to be able to come through the U.S. without facing any tariffs. Now they are subject to tariffs, and that could delay how long it takes to get through. They have to go through customs, so it might end up taking longer for those deliveries to get processed. And ultimately, Diane, those packages could end up costing you more because those companies are going from paying 0 tariffs to as high as 35%. So if you just think about what that means, if they decide to pass down that cost to their customers, a $20 sweatshirt that you're buying from one of those companies could end up costing you closer to $27. So this is a huge change for some of those retailers when you think about what it means for their bottom line and possibly what it means for consumers too.
I need somebody to let my boss know I'm not going to be there for about a week, baby. I'm catching the first flight going to China, baby. They stopping packages, and I need to find out who know the address where Shein and Temu is. I hope they're in the same area with one another because, honey, I'm going over there. And over there, do they drive on the left or the right side? Because I think I'm going to need a truck to rent when I get over there. Now, let me tell you something. If you need me to pick your Shein package up, inbox me your name and your address. Send me $10 on the Cash App so I can get your daggone thing. This is an atrocity. Normally, I don't say nothing about what's going on in the world, honey. But this right here is an atrocity because you're about to have half the American people bucket naked. And don't get on here talking about you shouldn't be shopping and anything with Temu and Shein. Honey, they inexpensive. Can't afford nothing else. We're trying to look cute while we're suffering, but we got to do what we got to do. I can't afford them American clothes. I can't afford the clothes from the boutique, honey. And Klarna and Afterpay help me get my Shein and my Temu outfits. Honey, listen here. I'm leaving in the morning.
First of all, who going with me to go get our packages? Leave y'all a comment, y'all name. Well, don't put your address in the comment section. But if y'all want me to pick up y'all stuff when I go get mine, let a sister know and I got y'all back. But for right now, I'm like, what is going on? Because they suspended inbound packages from Shein, Temu, or not even just Shein, Temu, but basically anything that's coming in from China or Hong Kong. Like, I just placed an order for certain items. Like, what this... Is TikTok shop under this too? Like, what we doing? Like, what is going on? Because I got a package supposed to come from TikTok shop. I'm speechless because it's just too much going on. And we just, in February in 2025? Like, what is going on? Like, I thought 2024 we was going through it. But 2025 say, hold my beer. Like, gee. I'm gonna go cry in the courtyard. I'm gonna go cry. Trump, we need to have a meeting like ASAP. Like, hey, what's going on? You need my help?
Breaking news, everybody. The United States just said that they're not taking in packages from China or Hong Kong due to the tariffs that Trump has put on, I guess, China. That's right. So all your Shein packages, anything you have coming from overseas and made in China is not going to make it to you, baby. Y'all go do your research on that. I guess they just made the announcement, and I heard it, and I'm coming to bring it to y'all. No more mail coming in from China or Hong Kong. This stuff is finna get real. It's already real. What y'all think about that? What else can Donald Trump do? No, I don't want to ask that. No, I'm not going to ask that. But this is a true fact. Y'all go look it up, Google it. You won't be getting your packages coming in, and I don't think they're going to be sending anything here either. If we can't mail nothing out, they're not going to ship nothing to you. I told y'all stuff was going to start getting real, and here it is. And do y'all know Elon Musk have access to all of the IRS tax documents and everything? I read that too. He has all our information, social security numbers. He has account information. If you thought that was private, it's not. It has landed in the hands of Elon Musk. How many people happy they voted for Trump? I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just asking. Do anybody have any regrets? Leave me a comment. Let me know. But just know if you order something from China or Hong Kong, you won't be getting it anytime soon until they can get this settled. So that's the news, y'all. Breaking news.
Collateral for the United States to get some money to even be a country. Do you know how much in debt you already are, even though they talking about the little debt you got? No, baby. They use you as collateral to borrow from other countries. Think about what you're doing. You know what? Y'all did not vote for this man. You did not vote for this man, but you got him. You got him, okay? You got him. You know what? Donald Trump shouldn't have never been allowed to be president. I know what you're probably saying. No, he had to be president because America need to know what they doing. America already know what they doing wrong. They know what they doing wrong. America know, and the main people who trying to teach somebody a lesson, they the one that's doing it to the Americans, okay? They own country trying to beat their people. You know what's sad? What's sad is how I heard how other countries ain't even gotta pay taxes on their house no more once their house is paid for. They ain't got to pay land taxes once the land is paid for. They ain't got to buy no car or tag taxes once the car is paid for. You know what? Y'all been getting away with stuff for the longest in the United States of America. But you know what? We're going to go on and suffer through this because this may be God's way of getting your attention rather than ours.
The United States Postal Service just announced that they're going to be canceling any packages that are coming from China and Hong Kong. So if you plan on ordering some packages from Shein and Temu, there's some bad news. You will not be receiving them because the United States Postal will reject anything that is coming from China and Hong Kong. The U.S. Postal Service also stated that they don't know when they're going to be accepting the packages again. So as of right now, it could be tomorrow, in a week, or in a month. And all this is going into effect immediately. That means tomorrow, if you try to buy something from Shein or Temu or even Amazon from over there, you're not going to receive it. As of right now, the postal office has not provided any reason of why they're doing this, but I think Donald Trump's tariffs has something to do with this. And just in case you don't know, China has stated that they're not going to fold like Mexico and Canada did, and they're ready to go toe for toe with the United States. I know a lot of Americans buy from Shein and Temu, but there you have it, guys. So be very careful. Do not order from any of those companies until further notice. Make sure to follow to stay up to date to all this new news. And like always, let me know what you guys think about all this down below in the comments. Ciao, pescado.
So they temporarily reversed it to work with the people. the tariffs and everything, so people can get their packages. But this is just temporarily.
Okay, I just heard from Midas Touch that the United States Postal Service will not be accepting any inbound packages coming from China and Hong Kong. You heard right. China and Hong Kong. They say temporarily. So, if you're ordering from Shine, Temu, TikTok Shop, you ain't gonna get those packages. So, you better hope you're ordering something that is at a local warehouse. Well, at least Temu tells you if it's coming from a local warehouse because they do charge you shipping. But if it's coming from China or Hong Kong, they are not accepting those packages. Those packages will not be delivered. So I just wanted to give y'all a heads up, because if you ordering something that's being shipped and they're going to use USPS, you ain't going to get that package. So I'm just saying. Whew, Lord, I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's another. But just wanted to give you that heads up.
Houston, we got a motherfucking problem. So, as of yesterday, February the 4th, services from China and Hong Kong have been suspended. They are no longer accepting packages from China and Hong Kong, y'all. We got motherfucking problems. So that means anybody that's getting Temu, Shein, AliExpress, any of those things that are in these foreign countries like China and Hong Kong, the USPS is not delivering them. No more Shein, no more Temu. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this. I'm finna show you. Look at this. Temporary service disruption. Effective February the 4th, the Postal Service will temporarily suspend only international packages acceptance of inbound parcel from China and Hong Kong. Post until further notice. Note the flow of the letters and flats from China and Hong Kong will not be impacted. So that means no more Shein, no more Temu, no more AliExpress, no more none of those foreign countries, like no more none of that stuff that we like, y'all. This is crazy. What is going on and why? Why? Y'all, tell me what you think about it in the comments. Like this video, share it. Let somebody else see that this is going on. Share this video. Like it, comment about it. Talk. I don't know what's going to help me understand. If somebody know what's going on, hello, get in them comments so we can all understand.
Postal Service suspends incoming parcels from China and Hong Kong. The United States Postal Service is suspending any inbound packages from Hong Kong and China until further notice. Officials with the USPS did not provide any reason when making the announcements. Officials announced that the flow of letters and flats from Hong Kong and China will not be affected. The U.S. Border Protection currently has the authority to open any internal packages. CNN reports that it's unclear whether the suspensions had anything to do with President Donald Trump's new executive orders. So this is going to affect a lot of our packages. CNN has reached out to Temu and Shein because they know a lot of us order packages from Temu and Shein. So y'all know this is the introduction to the tariffs. This means that our groceries can go sky high. It means that other things can go sky high over here, and we may not be able to get our orders, our big orders, shipped in to us. So y'all leave in the comments and tell me, what are your thoughts on this? What are y'all thoughts about the tariff beginning, and what are y'all thoughts about the U.S. not receiving any parcels from Hong Kong and China at this time. Leave in the comments and let me know.
Breaking news on Tuesday evening, which is tonight, February 4th, the U.S. Postal Service has announced the suspension of all package deliveries from China and Hong Kong, effective immediately. Letters and flat mail will still be processed, but the halt on packages follows recent U.S. policy changes, including the elimination of the de minimis exemption, which previously allowed low-value imports to bypass tariffs. Here's a screenshot. The United States Postal Service announced Tuesday night that it is temporarily suspending accepting packages sent from China and Hong Kong until further notice. The suspension is effective immediately, the USPS said. Letters and flats are not included in the suspension, it said. The Postal Service does not provide a reason for the suspension or says how long it expects it to last. The decision is expected to disrupt e-commerce supply chains and impact customers who rely on shipments from these regions. Officials have not provided a timeline for when deliveries may resume.
Friends, listen up. I have something to tell y'all. As of today, effective February 4th, USPS has suspended services coming from Hong Kong and China. I repeat, as of today, USPS has suspended and put packages on a halt from China and Hong Kong. So listen up. I know all y'all mad about y'all, Shein packages, right? Listen, some of y'all Shein packages come from California. Yes, Shein has a distribution center in California. And listen up, as far as letters and flats will not be impacted. So stop saying letter mail will be impacted. It will not. Only packages. Hear me out. Only packages. And most of y'all Shein packages come from within the states. Okay? Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna call y'all back tomorrow. That's the final message for y'all. Okay? So don't get all nervous and scared. It won't be for long, but it just get a little impact for right now. Okay? Call y'all back. Bye.
Trump gotta go. Shein and Temu and anything that I order from China is where I draw the motherfucking line. Why the fuck somebody start a petition, a riot, send a rocket launcher? I don't know. Like, this is too much for me. I'm finna see what the aliens doing and go be with them, because America is just ghetto.
Damn, TikTok. Just when I was about to buy that little funky ass earwax tool and a motherfucking tree branch trimmer. America don't stop accepting packages from China and Hong Kong. Now, what kind of shit is that? Well, the United States Postal Service did. I don't know. I wonder if we can go back door and come in through UPS. You know what I mean? Or DHL or something like that. Because, I was this close. Right that close. To buying that little funky ass earwax tool and that damn tree trimmer. Guess it wasn't meant to be.
TikTok shop sellers and affiliates, did you see the news that the USPS, United States Postal Service, is now blocking packages or not sending packages from China anymore, which is going to affect a lot of the things in TikTok shop. What I do want to say is that I think this is an excellent time for more American businesses or businesses in other countries. I think this is an excellent time to take advantage of this unfortunate situation. If you have thought about getting into TikTok shop and you are living just about anywhere else, this might be a good time to sort of jump in while the water's hot.
If you have been shopping on TikTok Shop, hold on a minute. Suspension of inbound parcels from China and Hong Kong. As of today, February 4th, they have temporarily suspended all international packages. The only thing that you will still be able to get is this note: the flow of letters and flats will not be impacted. And this is huge because we have TikTok Shop, we have Shein, we have Temu, like all the places that a lot of us like to shop through. And this is what's going on. Now, even though a reason hasn't been provided, this announcement comes just days after Trump signed an executive order that terminated the de minimis exemption, a long-standing rule that allowed anyone, including exporters, to ship packages worth less than $800 to the U.S. without duties or needing to undergo inspections. And then I guess earlier today, Trump indicated he was in no rush to speak with Chinese leader Jinping to diffuse growing trade tensions, despite saying a day before that the two leaders could speak in the next 24 hours. Well, clearly that didn't happen. Now, I know CNN was asking, is this going to affect, is it DHL and FedEx, you know, like the other? And there hasn't been any word yet, unless y'all have already seen something. But if you've already been placing orders and your package never arrives, now you know why. Hopefully this doesn't last long, though.
USPS almost stopped accepting parcels from China. Early this morning, they sent out a suspension of China sending us parcels, right? And so I just went and looked because the video that I seen earlier, it said one thing, but when I went and pulled it up, it says this now. Hold on. Effective February 5th, 2025, the Postal Service will continue accepting all international inbound mail and packages from China and Hong Kong Post. The USPS and Customs and Border Protection are working closely together to implement an efficient collection mechanism for the new China tariffs to ensure the least disruption to package delivery. Basically, what they're saying is that they're going to work out this tariff situation. See, earlier today, they tried to say that they were not going to be accepting parcels. And because they weren't going to be accepting parcels, people already have ordered stuff. So how you just going to stop that? That means that stuff was going to be stopped up somewhere. So I'm glad that they figured that out, because it doesn't make sense to hurt the people. You know, we already got a lot of stuff that's going on that's hurting people, but now you can still get your mail from Temu and the little, you know, DHgate, wherever you order your stuff from, it still can come in from China. That's basically what that says.
U.S. Postal Service suspends incoming packages from China and Hong Kong. That's following Trump orders. No words on how long the suspension will last. And just so you know, anything in transit at this point will be delayed. As of now, it's unclear if FedEx and DHL will do the same.
And now the US Postal Service have announced it will suspend incoming mail packages arriving from China. The change will impact huge brands such as Shein, Temu and Amazon Haul. Just last year, China sent a whopping 4 million packages to the US per day. The reason for the suspension has not been provided thus far, but it could be linked to a Trump decision to end a tax-free threshold for parcels worth less than $800 US. The block will not affect letters.